Grand Sunrise Leos, welcome into your reading. So before I get started, when I was shuffling the deck, the second deck, the clarifying deck for you guys, the Nine of Cups flew out. So I feel like you guys are about to get a wish come true, something that you've been wishing for or hoping for. All right, first card out we have is the Ace of Cups. Awesome sauce. Next card is the Tower. Okay, we have the Star. Again, wishes coming true, Leo. Okay. On the top, we have the King of Swords, followed by the Three of Swords underneath the Tower. And we end with the Magician. Outcome being the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck being the Three of Pentacles. Clarifying cards next round. Boop. All right, we have the King of Cups, clarifying your Ace of Cups. That was quick. That was really quick. Awesome sauce. We have, I think that's the Chariot. Yeah. The Chariot clarifying your Tower. We have the Nine of Wands. There you go. Clarifying that Star. We have the Nine of Pentacles, clarifying the King of Swords. Three of Cups, clarifying that Three of Swords. And the Six of Cups, clarifying that Magician. We have the Two of Cups, clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, and the overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying that Three of Pentacles. All right. You can be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I see the Chariot, which is Cancer. And we have the Magician, so you could be dealing with a Gemini or Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising. Bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles with that Ace of Pentacles. I feel like every step you take, every time you do something, something that betters your life, something that improves your life, just baby steps, right? You are met with people who totally support you, and they recognize good work. Okay, so say for instance you turned in a paper, so you're going to school or whatever, all right? So you turn into a paper or do a project or whatever, you're being recognized for the good stuff that you're doing. If you're at a job and you have this idea and you put this idea into action, you turn this idea in, or you have an idea, you offer this idea, this thing, in a meeting or whatever, and it is well received. Okay, is well received. So with the first set being the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups, all right, Leos, this is all about emotions and feelings. We are all, everybody is all up in their feelings right now, all right? Because it's something that we've been ignoring. And I feel like because we lock our feelings, it also, in a sense, gets us messed up right here. It's a sense of imbalance. If we're not emotionally balanced, then it affects other areas of our lives, right? But I feel like it's coming into emotional balance. There's something that happens, like there's some type of good news, or you just get this good feeling, and then for some of you guys, you may cry. Straight up, your cup runneth over. You're filled with joy, all right? For others of you, it's really good news. It's really good news. It's got you crying. It's got you in your feelings. Like, you are just really excited. This is kind of, to me, the energy of this is like, say, for instance, you've always wanted to go somewhere, right? You always wanted to go somewhere. And now there's news, and there's an opportunity that, hey, let's go. Right? We have two aces out in the grid. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So this is like, hey, let's go and do this. And you're like, oh, I always wanted to do that. And then you just are so excited, so happy, so filled with joy, right? So in the center, we have the Tower and the Chariot. Now, some of you guys could be getting an epiphany. All right. At whatever placement Cancer is in your chart, or where the moon is in your chart, I feel that's where you're going to get this aha moment, this epiphany, this breakthrough, okay? Something's going to happen where it's like you don't know. It comes out of nowhere, and you're asked to go or to just stay with the rebel. And I feel like you're going to go. I feel like you're going to go. It's going to excite you. It's been something that you've been wanting. Like I said, this is you wanting that wish, right? Wanting, and then here it is, the wish. You've been aiming for it, struggling for it, fighting for it. And the beautiful thing about your reading, Leos, is the nines that I see. Got two nines, 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands. All right, so actions and practical actions. Actions towards what? Actions towards desired outcomes. Okay. So this is something you've been thinking about, something now that you have clarity upon. Okay. So say, for instance, you were worried about finances before. Now you're not worried about finances. You got some kind of news that, you know, something happened, some type of change happened, and from moving forward, this is how things are going to become. This is how things are going to run. And again, this brings you some type of confidence, some type of independence, but it is something clear. Whatever it is, crystal clear, you're good. You're good, like, financially, you're good stability, you're good health-wise, okay? So if this was news from a doctor, right? Like, say, for instance, you're taking this new medication, you've been talking to other people that's been taking this medication, and, you know, you've been seeing your doctors, it's got you kind of, like, in your emotions, right? So say, like, okay, you had cancer, it was in, it was, what is it? Remission or something like that. It wasn't there, and then they're testing you a year later to see if it's there. Boom, you're gonna get really good news that what you've been wishing for, what has been destined, what has been fated for you, is here. Okay, clear news. You've done a great job. You've balanced yourself, you've balanced your time, you've balanced your emotions, you've balanced everything that you needed to balance out, especially in regards to your what? Emotions, and what was I saying about the mental health, right? What was I doing right here? All right, when our emotions are not balanced, our mental health goes to shit too, okay? So things that happened from the past, things that we missed from the past, things that aren't here anymore, but are we going to continue to go round and round and round and round and round, Leo? Or are we going to just take the good that comes with the bad? The Magician, 6 of Cups. Something you've been manifesting in the past. So, as for a relationship goes, okay? Because I know a lot of people come here for a relationship. If it's about you and your partner, there is an emotional connection. There is an emotional bond here, all right? But this emotional bond is also had some mental struggles, mental battles, because there's also emotional battles, not with each other, but maybe circumstances and situations that were similar to circumstances and situations that first appeared when you were young. What do you mean, Becky? Okay, so for instance, Leo, say you were told no, all right, and it was something that you didn't understand why you were told no for, and that can hurt you, but you never dealt with it, you never expressed it, you just lingered it and kind of held on to it, because as a fire sign, I know I hold on to emotions as well. Like, well, emotions ain't going to get me forward, so fuck the emotions, put it in the back burner, and just go. Keep going, right? Well, now as fire signs, we're asked not to do that anymore. It's very hard, and it sucks. But I feel like with this, there's a lot of healing going on, especially things from the past. We're looking at, okay, thank goodness that didn't go through during that time. Why? Because something better was meant for you. That rejection, in a sense, was for your protection, okay? Would you have really been honestly, wholesomely happy if that wish had came true in the state of mind, in the state of emotion, in the state of being that you were at that time versus where you are now? Okay, so the outcome, 2 of Cups with that 4 of Pentacles, right? I feel like it's about 2 things. That's what I'm getting. 2 things. Balance. Again, we have the 4 and the 2. All right, 2 of Cups, a mutual agreement of understanding. With that 4 of Pentacles, that could be 2 people bringing in a mutual agreement of what? Tangible things, right? Stability, balance, foundation. On the other side of that, if this is a relationship, this is about letting go of what happened in the past. And what's interesting is that I just went upstairs to cook breakfast a few hours ago or whatever, and there was a book while I was waiting for the cleaning lady to finish sweeping and mopping. There was a book that caught my eye, and it's called The Power of Now. Okay, so the power of now. Let's stop looking back in the past, Leo. Yeah, shit hurt. It's kind of like the Lion King. We're gonna go lion here, okay? Lion King. That part where Rafiki hit Simba on the head because Simba was talking about how the past had hurt. This is your wake-up call. This is me being Rafiki, the baboon, okay? I will be your baboon, Leos. I will hit you upside the head with that stick, and you're going to tell me it hurt. And then I'm going to try and hit you upside the head with that same stick, but this time you're going to grab it with your mouth, and you're going to toss my cane aside, all right? Because what? You learned the lesson. I know you did. All right, so sending you so much love and light, Leos. See you next time, and happy Valentine's Day. Mwah, and namaste.